Hey guys, this is Jeff here from Sustainable Life Blog, and I've got the video that I promised you on how to make your own hard apple cider at home. It's really super easy, not difficult at all. I outlined the 3 methods in the blog post, and I'm going to do a how-to on each of them here. So the first one I'm going to start with is the ultra frugal or the college method, and I named it that because this is something that I haven't done for myself since I was in college. And this will probably cost you less than $7 for a gallon of hard cider. Here's what you'll need. 1 gallon of apple cider. It can be in a plastic bottle or a glass bottle, but you need to make sure that it doesn't have any preservatives in it. All you have to do that is look on the back label, and if there's the word potassium or sodium on the back label, don't buy it. Find something without it. So you got your hard cider, 1 balloon, 1 package of hard cider yeast, and 1 safety pin. So to make this, you are simply going to take your hard cider, open up the jug right here, like I'm doing, and pour 1/4 of a teaspoon of your yeast into the jug. Put the balloon around the mouth of the jug, poke 2 to 3 holes in it with your safety pin, and set it in the closet. Give it a cool, cool dark place if you can't put it in the closet, and check on it in 2 to 3 days to make sure that the balloon has inflated a little bit and the yeast are working to convert the sugar into alcohol, and it will probably be ready for you to drink in 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, now we're back with method 2, the frugal and sustainable method that I listed on the blog post. And for this is just about as simple as the college method. You need 1 gallon of hard cider, and this again can come in a plastic jug or a glass bottle. Package of cider yeast. You won't need to use the entire thing, so you can get multiple batches out of 1 bag of cider yeast, and an airlock, and a gallon glass jug. These gallon glass jugs are about $7 to $10, and you can pick them up at any home brew store. So just like with the college method, you're going to take your gallon of apple cider, pour it into your empty gallon jug, sprinkle in about 1/4 teaspoon of your yeast, and that's it. Put some hard alcohol in your airlock. Put it onto your jug. Make sure you fill the airlock up to the required line. And once again, put it in a cool, dark place. Let it go for 2 to 3 weeks, and it should be ready to drink. And now for our 3rd and final method of hard cider making. We have the method that I use today, which is the advanced method, or the have your own beer kit method. And for this, I've got, again, gallon of hard cider, although this time I have 5 of them. I've got my cider yeast, I've got a funnel, a little coat hanger that I bended into the shape of a V to let the air flow out of the carboy when I'm pouring my cider in through the funnel, and my 5-gallon carboy. So, to make the hard cider, all I do is put in my little coat hanger, put in my funnel, open up my cider, and start pouring it in the carboy. So here we go, adding in the last gallon of hard cider. You can see the carboy starting to fill up quite nicely. And I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there to leave a little room for the yeast to go in, as well as giving me room to move it around and take it to where I'm going to store it. So, we've got all our cider in there. Now it's time for our cider yeast. This time I've got Cider House Select Premium Cider Yeast. I've used multiple different ones, and this just happened to be the one that the beer store had on hand. So, open it up, pour it in, and since I'm using a 5-gallon recipe here, I'm going to use all the yeast, and you can see it's starting to settle down in there. So what I'm going to do now is take my hand, put it over the top, secure it nice, and give this a few shakes to distribute the yeast in the carboy. Now I've put my airlock in there, and I've got to go grab some alcohol to clean it. So I've got this bottle of bourbon. I'm going to go ahead, pour it in the airlock up to my line, and this is done to make sure that nothing gets into the cider while your yeast are trying to work. So that is my 5-minute procedure on how I can make 5 gallons of hard cider for about $15. And thanks a lot.